Welcome back, my friends, to another rousing rendition. Choir Boys Cutlery Outdoors. We're outdoors. I'm with Kirk. Rendition. Listen, before we get into it, there was a time in this country where 22 veterans a day took their own lives. Now, we've talked about it. Stats show every possible scenario. The simple thing is this: anything over zero is unacceptable. Vets, we love you. You have a place here. Back to Blue over here. Sport Leo. Oh, to the chagrin of many. How you do that, Scab? Well, don't break the damn law. And when we do, because we take responsibility for it. Finally, if you are an addict, never quit quitting. So, Kirk's with me today. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. That'll get you. We're out in the studio. We're doing a little work, dicking around. I had an interesting question posed to me by Captain Electro. Shout out to Captain Electro. He said, what fixed blade and what folder would you recommend for the Southeast? So I thought we'll do a video. And then in my live the other night, Chattanooga Chop, shout out to him, asked an interesting question. Would you vary your carry from in the country to the city? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to have a quick conversation on what knives we would choose for the Southeast. And then we'll discuss a little bit about, do we vary our carry? So here's the deal. Tell me some factors about the Southeast, Kirk, that we have to consider in making our choices.
Well, if you're going to specify the Southeast, then obviously right away you're coming up corrosion, rust, because it's damp down here, humidity factor, you got to factor that in. So if you're going to specify Southeast, you got to go with something stainless or at least D2, because it does take a little time for D2 to start developing the rust and you can stay on top of it. Anything high carbon, you're probably going to have to take off the board if you're specifying Southeast. Anywhere where there's a high humidity climate, you're going to have to take it off the board if that's what your stipulations are.
Now, here's the deal with that too, guys. We both have high carbon knives. We both maintain them. But, and this is important, for the premise of this video, we want to make sure that we're being clear. Not anti-carbon, but it will rust. And we're talking about more of a survival situation, let's clarify that too, more of a survival situation in the woods. What fixed blade and what folder would you prefer? Which two did you choose and why?
As far as my fixed blade, half-breed blades, large bush knife. It's D2, and I just love the hell out of the knife ever since I got it. I can't not go in the woods without it when I go hiking. This is my time of year when the temperature starts dropping. I'm in the woods every weekend hiking. This is 99.9% of the time my go-to knife. It's got a point on it if I need to do anything with a point. It's got plenty of belly in the blade. It's stout enough. I've chopped down trees off the trails. I've done all kinds of stuff with this thing so far since I've had it. So
it's a great knife.
It's one of my go-tos.
What about your folder?
As far as folders, today I actually went hiking today. I brought half-breed blades, mil-spec, the drop point blade. Another tough as hell blade, S30V steel. There we go again with the high humidity in Florida, that kind of deal. It's tough knife, sharp, pretty much do what you want with it. You can beat the hell out of it. It's definitely got some good thick blade stock on it. Frame locks never failed, no problems with that at all.
So Kirk went half-breed blades, and again, understand what we're talking about here, just a survival situation. Now, we both maintain our blades, we both keep up with our blades, that's not the issue. Cap asked, which two do you prefer? Kirk went half-breed blades. My folder, I chose the Spartan Harsey folder. It's S45VN. It's a hella build, it's tough, it's durable. I've got 2 hard use videos on this. It will withstand whatever it needs to in that situation. For my fixed blade, I chose Kirk's Defensa. I've also got 2 hard use videos on this, and probably will do another one soon for this topic. This one's S35VN. This one will also chop, also stab. It's a drop point. Now, here's the deal. This isn't about, oh, this is a perfect chopper, it's a perfect slide. It's what is the best knife, in your opinion, for the situation. 100%, I can already see the comments. Just kidding. It's carbon steel for nobody cares. Okay? You want to choose that? That's awesome. I'm not knocking it. For the love of God, I'm not knocking it or telling you what to carry. This video was meant to start the conversation. Okay?
Exactly.
In the comments, what would you choose? What's your folder? What's your fixed? Why? No wrong answers. And here's what we're going to do. Next Saturday, let's just do it this way. Next Saturday, we'll put out 2 videos. One with the Defensa and the Spartan Harsey. One with the LBF and the mil spec. So half-breed blades, Spartan blades, not which is better, but we'll do some hard use stuff, little bushcrafting type stuff, and give you a look. Now, if you're a content creator, I don't care how you do it. If you go out in the woods, if you do a tabletop, whatever you do, jump in the conversation. Again, no right answer, no wrong answer from my end. I'm not going to disagree with you with anything because you know your atmosphere, and that's the other thing. We're in the Southeast. Cap specified the Southeast. But if you're in the Northeast, if you're in Arizona, if you're in the, talk about your climate and why you would do it. All right? Sound good to you?
Yeah, I want to add to this. My choice for today would not necessarily be my only choice. I've got plenty of knives in my house that I would be more than comfortable with taking out into the woods and have no problem with doing what I need to do with. That's as far as folders go and as far as fixed blades. It's not just this brand.
Right.
Even though I do love this brand, I've got many others that will fill the bill to do what I need to do in the woods.
And that's it. Whether it's high end, whether it's budget, mid level, that's not even. Put what you have and why. Y'all know, everybody here knows that we don't knock knives. That's not what we do. We're all about knives. We're passionate about knives. If you're a content creator and you want to do a little something, put a little video together with some use, feel free. If it's just a quick, hey, Scab, Kirk, this is what we carry, do that. That's about it, ain't it?
As far as this one goes, yeah.
I'm going to do the TM Hunt, and we're going to do the Rosecraft Blades Alenta today or tomorrow. As far as anything else, I had a brain fart. So I'm Scab.
You don't want to be.
We're gone, son.